What is up, guys? The Reese of Duality Gaming here, giving you another Hidden Gems episode. This is Hidden Gems 3, I hope. I've lost count because I've been busy recently doing a lot of work and stuff, and as you can see, I am trying to accomplish myself at Street Fighter 5. So, doing the Hidden Gems, because I literally have to get a hands-on experience of the games, or reminisce of most of these games, because most of the games I'm doing from memory as well. So, yeah, luckily I managed to get some time. Well, I am sick. I'm currently sick from uni, so I decided to do Hidden Gems 3. Yay! Anyway, this featuring a game I've played so many times in my childhood. I finished the story time and time again, and then delete it and start over again. And I wasted, well, I won't say waste. Yeah, it's kind of wasted. Wasted like tens of hours, so it would hit like 30 hours on the one-on-one modes, because I'm so addicted to the fighting style on the GBA. So instead of letting you guys die of anxiety here, but even though the videos probably spoil it for you anyway, I'm going to tell you it's Dragon Ball Adventure on the GBA. This game features 2 modes, well 3 actually, once you finish both Krillin's and Goku's mode. I'll get into that. But yeah, 2 main modes, which is story and one-on-ones. Story mode. Well, this story mode takes place with, Goku and Bulma meeting towards Goku killing King Piccolo. Well, yeah, towards Goku killing King Piccolo. You don't get Goku versus King Piccolo Jr. fight in that, sadly, but you do get a lot in the game. I would say 2 hours worth of story. If you're like me, who literally just sat down and played it, or just to reminisce of the game and realize that the game is very short. But anyway, you have 2 types of combat mode in the story mode, or 3 if you want to include the World Tournament. Alright, yeah, 3. You have grounded side-scrolling beat 'em up. You have aerial side-scrolling beat 'em up, and you have the fighting mode. I was going to call it one-on-one mode, but we'll just call it fighting mode for now. So, as for the grounded, the buttons are simple: B to attack, A to jump, and R1. Once Goku learns the Kamehameha, once he's learned it, you can use the Kamehameha wave, like clouds, longer clouds, and 2 beams. Yeah, once you hold it long enough. And if you press L1, you use his special power pole move, where he just spins his pole about, and kill a lot of enemies. Yes, I'm going to say kill, because I'm not sugarcoating this. It misses out a few events in the story, such as Goku turning into Great Ape, and I think I remember there's an event with this character who can turn people into carrots, but we won't get into that. Probably filler. I'll look through the episode list once I rewatch it. Then the Sky Battles do key point events such as chasing Oolong. What else? Chasing Oolong, going towards the Reverend Army base. Also destroying the Reverend Army base and fighting General Tao. That's about it for the story. I mean, there's also the battle mode, which is World Tournament mode, where you compete in World Tournament 22 and 23, I think. Yeah, World Tournament 22 and 23. Or was it 21 and 22? Let's not mind the details. You compete in 2 World Tournaments with a series of 3 fights. The fighting mechanics in the game is actually pretty good for a GBA game, because I've tried a lot of GBA games of fighting games in general, such as Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, King of Fighters, and they still seemed like it felt so awkward in 2 buttons. And then when I tried it on this, it's like, it fit everything in the B button. Also, it added some things in the R button, and if you press the L button at the right time, you get your super special move. It's like not too complex, but not too easy. The mechanics are actually pretty great. If you press up and B at the right time, you get to parry. You know, press down and B to sweep. If you keep attacking, they'll get into a point where you get to freely attack them, and you know, get into a rush mode where you throw them in the air. You do about as much hit as you can and just strike them down in the air, or do what I do, hold down the R1 button and press the L1 button to do a special move, depending on the character. Because Tien does, I think it's Tri-Beam, and Goku does his punch through. I haven't tried the rest because I don't think the rest. No, Jackie Chun has something, you know, Master Roshi with the wig. Anyway, yeah. As for the 1-1 mode, where you get to choose out of 7 characters, you choose out of 7 characters or 8, depending if you finish the extra mode, which I'll tell you about. And you get to fight out, duke it out in mainly the World Tournament stage. And the fights are not too long and they're not too short. Like, you don't receive damage for every hit. It has a little green bar underneath the health bar, and that's like a little guard bar, so you can get hit a certain amount of time before your opponent can actually do a rush attack on you. So it's not fair, but it's not too, you know, punishing. Anyway, the extra mode is survival mode, where you go for a series of we fight through a series of characters, and at the end of it, you unlock 2 characters: Demon King Piccolo and Mech Cyborg Tao. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, the reason why I did spend a lot of time on playing this game because it's so addictive. The combat was so great. The fighting style, like the fighting part of it, is so great. Especially if you play on hard mode, it's unpredictable. The computers will teach you new stuff each time you're playing it. Also, I like the art style of it. Like, I know it was done by Akira Toriyama, but I like how it looks on the GBA. Like, there are some Dragon Ball Z games that look terrible on the GBA, and I can point you to a few directions. But yeah, I like the way it looks, and also, well, this was probably the first Dragon Ball game to actually have a proper, I'll say a proper thought about, where they actually sat down and thought, okay, let's make a good Dragon Ball game, because I don't remember any good Dragon Ball games prior to this one. I don't think there was any Dragon Ball games prior to this one. Yeah, so this is the first great Dragon Ball game I've ever played. Well, if you still have your GBA, or you know a friend who has one and doesn't know the potential of it, or you have a sibling you gave it to like years ago and they still don't use it. Anyway, I suggest you get this game. Trust me, you will love it. Anyway, like the video if you did, dislike if you didn't. Comment, tell me your opinions of this game, tell me how you feel about this, and also subscribe. It helps me and Matt out. And check out our Instagram, as now recently we're going daily. Check out our Facebook. We have some little videos and clips, some which are full of skill and some are just full of laughs. And as I always say, stay safe.